Welcome back for another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing our cow farm, and I'm really looking forward to doing this. I kind of built it out a little bit already to kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. I'm really excited. I think it's going to look really nice. This will be a good, fast, easy way to get leather, beef, cooked beef automatically, as well as just to maintain an area where you can actually just get these items with just a click of a button. And a little bit of effort, but not too much effort. I mean, it's kind of semi-auto slash auto, but more semi-auto way of doing it. So let's get started on this video. So I have these items are the items that you're gonna need. The bones are for bone meal, or have bone meal. You're gonna need a couple hoppers, an observer, some redstone repeaters to turn on and off your water source. Building blocks of your choice. I'm using grass blocks in this build to make it look kind of like a pasture. The bone mill is to kind of make it look like it's got grass growing in it, stuff like that. I feel like that was a really good look. The hay bales are going to be for decoration purposes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this build here. We need to save a space right here because we don't want to build up anything into these trap doors. Move inward one, that's going to be your glass block area, and then another one. So we're going to put it right there. Enough space to kind of move around this area, and enough space to have the water flowing towards the center here. You could have it face the other direction. I mean, it would work either way. I just wanted it to look a little bit mirrored from my pig farm a little bit, because they are very similar, with a little bit of tweaks. There's a little bit of difference to how this one works because the cows are a lot bigger, or a little bit bigger than the pigs, so you have to do things a little bit differently. To be able to have a light source in the bottom here, because I definitely wanted it to be lit up a little bit, we are going to be putting in a couple slabs, but mostly I'd like the grass to be the main area for the cows. So this right here is actually going to be the space where the cows are going to go. Bring this one underneath there as well. This is where the cows are going to be actually being placed. I figured having them actually placed on grass would be good. And then we're going to go out one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the kill chamber spot. So in this, we're going to put just a couple slabs, and then we can put our grass blocks. The only thing to worry about for grass blocks is grass blocks can be picked up by Endermen. So hopefully we have this pretty well lit up, and that's what I'm trying to maintain the light source. Which FYI, I got these placed. Just a side note, little distraction here. What do you guys think? I think that they turned out really good, but I definitely like to hear your guys' comments on how you like these light fixtures. I feel like they're pretty symmetrical. I feel like it gives a decent amount of light in here. Plus with the farms on both sides, I really feel like it's going to give it a nice little pathway down the center here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. But hopefully we do not have any of the Endermen picking up these blocks. That's what we don't want. And then we want to dig this out pretty much up to the corner of this, I believe. No, it's like right here. Okay. Just carve all of this out. So we're going to be putting grass blocks in here. Okay. And then just fill this up with grass blocks. But we want to leave this one empty. So once this whole area has grass blocks, and we want to leave this space empty underneath the dispenser for the redstone clock. Okay. And then just to light this up real quick, because I don't want it to get too dark. Just put one right there. So for this farm, we're not going to leave this whole area completely open. We're basically going to be condensing all of the cows into one spot, right here, to be exact. And the reason being is I've noticed that they're not able to really hop over each other very well and actually force those babies out. So we actually want to make it so there's just like a little tunnel for these babies to come through. Hay bale area to kind of make it look like they have a little feeding area here, kind of put up here like this. That way it kind of looks like they have a little bit of hay to eat here. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Not sure if I want that one up there though. Maybe like that. Yeah, so it has a little bit of depth. Definitely want to keep this all closed. And done. Okay, but before we close this off, there's an important piece in here that we have to do, and that's put some kind of button. I mean, you could put a button, you could put a sign, something to basically stop the flow of water from going down into the bottom area right here. If you put a button right there, it'll stop that water from coming in, but still allow the babies to go through. And then you can just close this off. Perfect. I might come by and put some more hay bales right here. I don't know if I want this completely open or not. We'll see how it goes. But for now, we're just gonna leave it like it is. And then for the decoration part, we're just gonna put this going all the way. This like that. And then across. And over here. Perfect. But like always, I forgot a little step here, and that's literally getting the cows in. It's going to be a little bit more challenging than the pigs because there's not as much of a space to get them into, so this might be a challenge. If you get all the cows' attention, I mean, we have a lot of cows to fit in there, so hopefully we don't lose any wandering cows. But if we go up here, oh, wait a minute. I do need to get this closed like that. And we just have to try to nudge these cows into this area one at a time. Hopefully they don't take too long. And nudge everybody else. Come on, you guys are pushing everybody. This is the challenging part when you have this many cows. Is that they're all trying to push each other. Oh, there's another one. Perfect. Kind of pushed one. Perfect. We're getting there. I did want to get quite a few cows in here. An even number would be perfect. Not necessarily. If you have an odd number, the worst part about it is you're probably going to lose, a piece of wheat. go and do what I want you to do. This is also a good place if you ever need to get buckets of milk. I'd definitely turn off your water bucket to be able to do that first if you wanted to gather up a whole bunch of milk. Perfect! Yay, we got them all! It's a success! Alright, and then all you have to do is put your fence post over the top. You can break this one so you don't have, and then that way you don't fall in either. But you don't want them getting floating to the top and jumping out. Cows will definitely come out of the top once the water starts to go. Alright, so now that we got the cows in there, let's get the water trough built. But I do like the trapdoor look to the water trough. Let's do that. I think I can waterlog this area. But before we get too far ahead, I want to put a light source in the middle here. We don't have the water falling down. Let's check this out and see if it actually gets waterlogged. So I believe you can. Perfect. Excellent. Water trough there. Definitely want to crouch to put these in. Alright. Perfect. Worked out pretty good. Not sure if I want to actually put the handles down. Might have to switch that later. Might fool around with it after off camera. Alright, so let's grab another water bucket. That way you can put the water bucket inside our dispenser. And then put our ladders. That's not what I want, the ladders. The ladders to go up the side here so we can actually get up to feed our cows. Other than that, we use our bone mill to kind of spruce up this whole area. Okay, can't put any there. Put a couple big pieces of grass right here. Don't need any right there. I like the ferns. Kind of go back here. Don't need any flowers. A little tall grass. I like it. Make this go over here. We'll be putting a button right there, so there we go. It's looking good. Couple light sources in there. It looks pretty lit up, considering we don't have any torches over here in this area. I might be putting something in the middle here. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do for this area yet. But we'll figure something out. But let's get down underneath and get our actually open this up so I can actually see where I'm going to be putting that button. That's not, yeah, my button right there. Yep, perfect. And then I'm also going to have a button over here as well to turn on my water bucket, just like we did on the other side. Just so we have something, which I think I'm going to be using stone buttons all the way around, just so it kind of looks a little bit more like a rock, kind of for decoration or whatever. Yeah, this is looking really nice. I like the hay bales. Kind of gives a good. I might actually put more hay bales over here. Now that I look at this, I'm probably going to add that later because I feel like that's going to look really nice to have like a big stack of hay bales right next to the cows. I think that'll look pretty cool. So let's go back over here, and we have our dispenser right here, which we will have to figure out how to get a redstone torch up there. As long as it's a block that I know not to mine, that's really the biggest reason why I use the granite, or I believe it's granite. Anyway, plus it's red, so it's like, hey, this is my redstone, mechanics board. That's kind of the reason why I do that. Alright, so for this area, we need to have a couple blocks going down. We have our observer and our dispenser. Let's see if we can get this to perfect. Now in this one, we want the baby cows to be in this area. We're not going to put a slab right there, but we're going to actually put our hoppers. So let's give ourselves enough room to come back here. And it gave us 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough. Crouch all the way over. Perfect. We'll go this way to where our button's going to be, which is right over here, right? Yes. Perfect. So we're going to be putting our grass block back, put a button up there. We're going to be putting a button right here, which honestly I'm probably going to move that over on that side anyway. And do our same thing here. Do not put our lava bucket in there just yet. We want to make sure everything's positioned first so it doesn't get turned on prematurely. And perfect. Then we just run our redstone. Across here. Perfect. And that should turn on and off our kill spot there. And bam. The only other thing that we need to add to this space, just like we did the button right here to stop the flow of water, we need to actually put a button right here to stop the flow of lava from coming in and killing the baby cows. And we will be testing that just to make sure. Put our glass blocks right here so we can just see it. Just in case, I definitely like testing my things, see if there's anything that we need to work out, figure out. So that's the redstone for that done. And then now over here we just need to make our clock. We have our space right here. So we need this to go right over to this space and then curve back around. We should be able to go all the way, but I'm going to leave that open just so I can walk around it for now. Now, do not break this one. We do not want to break this block right here because all of those cows are going to come out. So don't do that. Let's just say I've learned the hard way in the past. So make sure to break the block on this other side and put your torch in here. If you want to at the very beginning, I probably should have done it this way to begin with. Before you put your dispenser, actually place this and then put your dispenser. And then that way you don't have to deal with this issue at all. But as long as we have a redstone torch right there, closed, it's fine. And that. And then we grab our redstone repeaters and go into one side and then go back. So it creates that circular circuit. And then for these corner pieces, just putting redstone. And then make sure that we have all of our repeaters going in a circular motion. And all of them set to 4 tick. should have a perfect amount. Make sure. Might as well do this here. Yeah, that's what I thought. 2 more right here. Put blocks there with the redstone completing the circuit. And let's put some torches over here just to keep it lit up over here. Looks pretty lit up in here, so we should be okay. Alright, so now we can put our grass block back in that space. And go back up top. But before we go back up top, we could put our lava bucket inside of our dispenser at this point. And that way it's ready, set to go for when we put this button up on the top here. We need to put one button right here on this corner piece. That'll turn on and off the lava. And this right here. Okay, so it's turned on because we put that redstone torch. So this should actually turn on the actual circuit to turn it on and off. So it has that flowing motion. So it should turn on here in a second. Stay on for a little while. And then just so we can see, see how the water stops flowing at this point, so any baby cows are going to fall into that area. So for right now, let's get these cows multiplying. They do a lot better feeding them when they're in the water. It's a little bit easier. And as you see, those baby cows are just flying out of there. Just flying out. Perfect. And then let's go down and just test our project here. Make sure that the baby cows do not die by the lava being turned on. And while we're here, we got our adult pigs right here. We can actually turn this on and see how they're burning, but the lava is not turned on. And then we have our pork all ready to go. And then this all will be funneled into our main sorter system. It's going to be awesome. Alright, so for this we're going to test just to make sure that these baby cows are not being harmed. These baby cows don't give us anything. Perfect. So this is all working. And this is going around and around. And of course if it gets shut off for whatever reason, all you have to do is click that button again and it'll turn it back on. So you don't have to keep coming down here for whatever reason or any reason. This whole area is just going to be a mechanic zone. It definitely is a crawl space. I definitely wanted it to be user friendly. So that way if we ever do need to come down here and fix anything, we can walk around and whatnot. And I'm not sure if we can actually feed them again already. Come on, turn the water back on. They're just pumping out. Perfect. You can just see them flying out. It's just hilarious. And again, you're going to want a decent amount of wheat. I do have some wheat up here. I'm not going to harvest it and do any more on camera because I don't want to waste anybody's time. I can definitely do all that when I'm off camera and whatnot. But this is our cow farm. And it looks pretty cool. I mean, again, I'm actually going to change this around and actually put hay bales right here so it'll look a little bit more hay bale-ish. I think I'm actually going to move this part right here back so this water trough looks like it has all this space for the cows. So I'm going to move this basically one step back and then cover it all with the hay bales. So that is the completed cow farm. If you enjoyed this video, if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on to never miss an upload. I'm going to be doing a lot more Minecraft tutorials and farms like this, a lot of really exciting stuff on the way. If you really enjoyed the video and you want to see more content like this to help support the channel, hitting that like button, watching my videos, subscribing definitely helps me out a lot. I really appreciate you guys allowing me to be able to do what I love to do and creating these videos for you guys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.